Identify yourself. Perimeter secure.
Hello and welcome back to another video, and in this one we have a spin-off from the Small Soldiers movie. I think it's 1998, at least that's when this toy came out, and they usually come out at the same time. This is Chip Hazard, the kind of baddie figure in the movie, and it's a room sensor alarm. So you set it up, someone walks by the sensor, and then it's supposed to, I think, animate and kind of shoot, move and shoot and stuff like that. I didn't actually buy this in a Spares and Repairs. I just kind of saw it the other day and bought it, just untested. And what I've done is I've put some fresh batteries in, and what you can see is it turns on okay. So what happens is you can basically
Perimeter secure.
choose which your alarm is going to be. So you've got 3 different voice settings, of which none of them are Tommy Lee Jones.
Identify yourself. Security breach. Intruder detected.
So there's your 3 settings, and what you do is you set it up. I'll kind of point it away from me, so you turn it on.
Perimeter secure. Security breach.
So that's it set up now, and then you would walk away, and it works on heat, like most of these kind of sensors. And then when you break the beam, so it might do it now or not. It takes a few seconds.
Security breach.
There we go. So it says security breach, and then it's kind of done. It doesn't reset after that, not that I can see anyway. But I think it's supposed to kind of go like this and move its arms and be motorized, which it doesn't seem to be doing. Oh look! Oh, it's suddenly trying to do something now.
Security breach.
Right. So I just literally just moved a little bit there, and it started.
Perimeter secure. Identify yourself.
So there's something a little bit temperamental in there, but it seems like it should be relatively easy to open. Just some screws in here. So what I'm going to do is just have a very, very quick look, and this is one where I don't want to make things worse by going inside. I'm just going to have a very quick look and just see if maybe something's just kind of become misaligned and we can get it working a little bit better so it's not catching his gun on the side. Right. There we go. The rear comes off with one arm that obviously doesn't do anything. It's just set in like this. And then what we have here is just appears to be quite a simple mechanism here to kind of rotate forwards and backwards. And yeah, that looks like it's supposed to rotate the arm. So let's have a look inside this top bit, and maybe we don't need to go inside here. So to take this top bit away, okay, there we are. So we're into the mechanics there. So we have simply a wheel that turns round, that then operates this one here, and there's a combination, by the look of it, of turning and a spring-loaded bit as well that will either. So that's going to do that much, and then this is going to do this. So I'm just going to be looking for some loose teeth and stuff. First thing to do is just make sure this is moving around okay. So if we turn this on, so there's still a kind of clicking in there. Oh, there, look, see, that's moving now. So this bit rotates the body. So weirdly, this section is fixed at the top. So what it's, in essence, it's trying to do is, by rotating this section instead, it's trying to move that round like that and then come down so the arm stores, and then as it rotates round, it's obviously going against. Now we can see that. And there is it. Don't know why would they make it like that instead of just having, what is the need for this? Is it to allow it, so if someone moves the arm, it's to allow that bit to move without breaking the rest? It's just a bit of a security feature. There's a lot of gunk and grime in here that's blocking up the teeth. Okay, let's just clean it up and then see what we can do after that. Right, so those are all cleaned up. One thing I'm terrible at is remembering where bits go. I roughly remember, and sometimes I have to go back in and re-watch my video. So yeah, it seems to sit off at an angle, almost like he's off. He's going to be off like this, and then we want him to kind of turn and put his gun up. Seems weird because his gun seems so low. No, that all seems a lot better. I think I've somehow disconnected the speaker. That's annoying because I'm getting the red light but not the sound. So we'll fix that in a minute. Okay, that's looking good. Yeah, I'm not getting any sound now out of my speakers, so I've obviously done something in here. So let's go and have a look inside. Should be able to open up now. That's usually attached to a speaker, isn't it? Right, so this thing here that I can see here, that's usually attached onto a speaker. So that would usually be on here. And then that would attach onto, like, actually apply power to the speaker. That's going to come off, hasn't it? It's so weird. I've never seen, like, the actual connection to a speaker come loose. And obviously, if I reattach it, it's like part of the board, so it's not going all the way through. What I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I attach those onto this, will I get any sound? Positive. There we go. Can you hear it? If you listen very carefully.
Identify yourself. Intruder detected. Intruder detected. Security breach. Identify yourself.
So what you can see there is the circuit board has come away from the speaker. Yeah, so you learn something new every day. The board that sits here and then has its wires, you can actually see the two wires are here and here that it then goes to. That board had come away, so it can't feed these little wires anymore. And you can see these are about the same size. I mean, they're basically a like-for-like replacement. So I'm going to put the wires, I'm going to move the wires over. Okay, so see how it's saying different stuff now? Right, so it's actually triggering properly. It's doing it more than once. It's saying perimeter secure, which it wasn't doing any of that before, was it? It did it once and stopped. So I think just by getting in there and getting things moving, it's actually brought everything back to life, which is really good. You can see how small this sensor is, and in fact, it's this device here. So what I thought I'd take the opportunity to do is just clean that off so that it will detect even better, just in case the front of that, which it has done, has become a little dirty over time. So let's give that as much chance as possible to see things. This motor seems to be turning okay. I don't think there's much that really needs doing. And let's rebuild it. Right, finally, with a bit of jiggery pokery, and just actually the speaker needed to just go in the housing a little bit more. I just had to push it in and then it was fine. It was great. So what I'm going to do right now is I'll just stop the video. I'm going to clean him all up. I'll position my my tripod so you can see it front on, and I'll wrap up the video. Okay, so welcome back to the end of the video. So as I mentioned right at the beginning, this wasn't one I bought in to repair. I saw it, I thought it'd be a fun thing to get hold of and demonstrate and play with, and then obviously I found out there was a couple of faults. One, it wasn't re-registering, and the movement didn't seem quite right. So I went inside. I think some of the gearing had got out of alignment, so I've cleaned that up and lubricated it. I've also cleaned the sensor behind here. Oh, and do you remember when I went inside to fix everything, that speaker then separated it from its like housing, so I've replaced the speaker as well, and everything now seems to be working. One thing that's a little bit odd, you can see from its positioning, is when there's no videos of this online anywhere. So if you had one of these, I hope you enjoyed the video, because I can't find one anywhere else. But in the box, he seems to be looking square on, which makes sense. Now you can manipulate it, you can slide it around to the front so it's looking straight, but the mechanism is designed to kind of move 45 degrees. So if you manually put it straight and then turn it on, it can't work. It physically will like click and the cogs don't work until you reset it back in this position. So I wonder if that was just for storage, and maybe this thing actually did kind of get set up on an angle. But anyway, I've done all of that, and as a reminder of the features, you've got your off and on, your 3 different sounds which will then alarm it. He'll then raise his arm, because as he comes into the to face us, he'll raise his arm and shoot the gun. I've also seen there's some articulation in the joints, just in the elbow joints. You can move those there. So I'll demonstrate it and then we'll finish up. So I'll turn him on. So right.
Perimeter secure. Identify yourself.
So identify yourself,
breach.
security breach,
Intruder detected.
intruder detected. We'll go for that one. Place it towards us. You can see the LED is on now. It'll set for a little bit of time. Sometimes it flashes. I think that's maybe meaning it's setting or it's armed. And then
Intruder
there we
detected.
go.
Intruder detected.
So that clicking is obviously him firing the gun. I'll
Intruder
just
detected.
move a little bit more this way.
Perimeter secure.
So that's the nice bit now. You see it says perimeter secure,
Intruder detected.
and then it starts to operate again.
Intruder detected.
Turn him off. Right, so yeah, that was so you can see it all working. It kind of has that clicking as he's firing the gun. I'm just a little bit confused about why they've made it off center or this one. I just could not find a way in which it would move that way. It just naturally doesn't. The mechanism doesn't work like that. So I think you kind of set it up at a bit of an angle and it shoots towards you. And one of the manuals talks about it being activated from the side as well as the direction. Anyway, condition is reasonable. I've given it a quick clean over, which has brought some of the colours to life, the yellows and the greens, but you can see this one's probably been sat on a windowsill or something, so this grey at the back has discoloured. It's gone into that brown colour there, and you can see the difference just happens with sunlight exposure. On the bottom it's got the 1998 for the year of manufacture, and it was the Small Soldiers Chip Hazard room detector room alarm. Nice size. We're probably looking about 40 centimeters tall. Good item. There's a lot of fans of the movies. It was kind of a grown-up Toy Story, wasn't it, really? The Commando Elite and the Gorgonites were the other ones, and getting Tommy Lee Jones was a real score for the movie. If you did like this video, please like and subscribe. It really just helped me grow. I'm aiming for 1,000, and it would be really nice to hit that goal. And until the next one, all the best, take care, and see you.